I'm at the post office. Okay. Inside all the little mails, okay? Inside the mails, there's a box. There's a box that'll send the envelopes, okay? If something comes out of the envelope, okay? It'll go to the bottom of the big box, okay? And they'll try their best, okay? God bless Schmo Post, okay? They'll try their best, okay? They're gonna try their best to match up the item that's from the envelope that they ripped open, that got ripped open. Either they ripped it open or it got ripped open. But those bookmarks were heavy, man, and the envelopes were just cheap paper. Okay? We've learned our lesson, okay? Everything I've fought for, everything I've died for is for this. That the envelopes, there was no mystery, and the envelopes just got busted open because the bookmarks were too heavy. They fell to the bottom of the bin. The postal workers, okay, found a bookmark in one hand, found a ripped up envelope in the other, okay, and then they tried to mix and match. Oh, they tried to mix and match. Put the envelope and the bookmark back together, tape it up, and send it on its way. The first time they could not do it, they were unsuccessful, okay? And the second time, they could not find a bookmark, okay? But they found an air freshener. It just so happened to be a free air freshener from 7-Eleven, okay? Okay? They took that air freshener, they found it at the bottom of the bin, and they put it in the envelope that was ripped up, that was empty, okay? There was no mystery, okay? It was just Canada Post trying to fix my problem. Okay, it was Canada Post trying to fix my problem. Oh, they put the air freshener in the envelope, and they sent the envelope on its way, and therefore it became a mystery when there was no mystery. So I drove to Kelowna for all of it, for nothing. Okay, and I was so excited that there was a mystery, and there's no mystery. I don't know how much more clearly I can say it. There's no mystery to solve. But then someone explained the Boston Pizza to me, okay? Someone explained the Boston Pizza to me and why that Boston Pizza waiter knew so much stuff about the Greyhounds. And my brain scan. If you Boston Pizza, okay? I'm telling you, stay away from my son. So now what? I'm in Kelowna, at the Kelowna Post store. And it wasn't even from going to Kelowna that found out the mystery, okay? It was my sister-in-law. So if we just would have asked her first before we got in the car. Now Ogopogo wants us to free themselves from the narrative shackles that they've encountered. We just take it, fangle-sa everything. We fangle-sa everything. And now this etheric creature needs freedom. And I wonder if it's come to me because it knows I'll frail, or because I've tasted etheria before. You know? It probably thinks I'm going to fail and then consume me. I don't want to get eaten again. So in last week's episode, for the folks at home, what you've missed is there was a bookmark mystery, okay? My kid had a bookmark business, we know that. He was sending bookmarks, okay, to customers in Kelowna, i.e. his aunt, okay? We know that. His aunt received an empty envelope. We know that. We did it a second time, and his aunt received this time an envelope with an air freshener in it. We know that. And it was such a mystery who was replacing the bookmarks with the air fresheners. They were just falling out of the envelopes. And Schman and Schmos did their best to mash the pack together. But in the interim, we've crossed an etheric beast. Ogopogo manifesting itself as a plesiosaur, and I kept saying plesiosaur. I was saying it wrong. I don't know how to say it. I kept calling it a plesiosaur. And our old man, an orderly man, and me and the Kia Rio in Kelowna, out of gas. How are we going to get back home? Ogopogo threatening to consume us all, okay? Unless we help it escape. You know, I never even really made that deal. I just said, I've been trapped in a narrative before and I can get you out. But I didn't make any deals like, if I get you out, that means you don't eat us. I just offered it. I just offered it with no conditions whatsoever. Oh, dooming us, dooming us, dooming us. I'm a pleaser. I'm a people pleaser, I guess. And I just say yes and yes without thinking if I could actually accomplish the situation. To think I could retake 50 or 100 years? Let's say 75. 75 years of settler stories about Ogopogo? We should have just left it alone, man. We should have just left it alone. It wasn't even our place to begin with. We come in here, we give it a name. We make bookmarks about it. You could make him a bookmark, but then that would make him complicit in the whole thing, and I want to separate him as much as possible. If there's any powers that my children have to comply, apply to this situation, to contribute to this situation, I do not want to do it. I do not want to do it. It's not fair to them. It's me that put them in danger. The danger is very real, my friend. It will consume me with its jaw full of stomach teeth, smiling as it does it. My body broken and consumed and masticated. My spirit absorbed, transformed into something else unrecognizable to me. And my friends, what have I brought them into, my friends? And then there's the government, who doesn't care whether I live or die through this situation. A network of Boston pizzas, allowing authorities to travel undetected across this country. How can they let me live with that kind of knowledge, with knowledge like that? This is a bad scene, man. This is a bad scene. Okay. I can't despair. What do I have in front of me? I have my face and my feet. I will go. Okay. First, start a pirate radio station, okay, that broadcasts the new name of Ogopogo, or create such a mystery that people forget that Ogopogo even exists. Ogopogo, it's so 1979, man. A new mystery. Forgetting that Ogopogo exists. Like those number stations. Okay, I'll start a pirate radio and sit there on the radio and go 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Okay, get out the door. 5, 6. Let's get some kicks. 7, 8. Ain't it great? 9, 10. Okay. Have you seen my friends? Then that little forlorn bit at the end will get people like, oh, he's really hurting. He's really contributing something special to this. It's that emotional content from number stations I didn't know I needed. A pirate radio, 1. 2, make up our own flyers for a new monster that someone's never seen before. Have you seen the Schmeebity-Doo? Holy cow, you want to see it. Let me tell you, it's silver, okay? It's silver and it reflects your best interests. It reflects your best intents, okay? So maybe if you're lucky, okay, it was put here by the angels, okay? I'll get that religious angle in there too. It was put here by the angels, okay? And so begat so-and-so, and they've lived 950 years. I'll be lucky if I make 60. Pirate radio. And of course, then they came to me in the night and they said, "What's this with this antenna? What's with this antenna?" And I said, "It's not a pirate radio station, whatever you think it is. Okay, it's not a pirate radio station. And it's not me on the microphone." What was that? Someone dropped their books. It's not me on the... Oh! It's not me on the microphone calling numbers into a mysterious broadcast. I don't know who that is. They said, "We know it's you because we've triangulated this situation right down to this very spot." I said, "Well, okay, you guys, you got me. But I'll have you know, I've got Ogopogo on my side. I have to finish this mission for Ogopogo, lest he consume me and anyone else who gets in my way." Huh? What do you think about that? There I was on the hill, looking down into Lake Okanagan Lake. Okay? Alone. When the black triangle came. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me right now? Although I suppose cryptoids and black triangles, I guess they've been spotted together. Just please don't take my semen. Okay? Because how they take the semen is say, okay, they penetrate your anal. This is medical procedure. They penetrate you anally and give you a little electric shock on your prostate. And they cause you to ejaculate, and then they catch it in a little cup. Okay? And then they put it in their little mixer machine, their blender, and they go, whee! Okay? I don't know, they whip it up into a meringue, and then I don't know what they do with it then. After that, insert it somewhere, I guess. Or maybe it's on a test tube. Semen meringue. I bet you they're like, I didn't sign up for this bullshit. But here I am on semen duty with these knobs. I'll try and communicate with the thing. Everybody now. People light comes down and these aliens come down. They're alien because they're not from here. I'm not from here either. I'm also technically an alien, okay? Just don't take my semen, I said. And they're like, "Dude, we're not here for that, okay?" I said, "Don't say you're here for my kid because he's not even here, okay? He's not even here. And do not do it, okay? If you invoke a higher power enough times, okay, they're going to be like, okay, fine. We'll leave you alone, okay?" This is a little bit too much for me. I've got Ogopogo, the government, and a black triangle full of beings, okay? All converging on the spot of my pirate radio station, which in retrospect really led everyone towards me and my friends in danger. I don't think I'm getting back home, man. How am I going to talk my way out of this one? Did I just... Ouch. See, I'm getting the sweats. Getting the sweats. I gotta deep breathe, okay? I gotta deep breathe. I entered into an agreement with an etheric being. I don't know if it's telling the truth. The Greys like to lie. I don't know if it's because they're assholes or if it's because they have a different relationship to what's real. What are we going to do, man? If I had any Bigfoot friends, I would like, who's to say that they would? Well, let's just get everyone here. Mothman, Bigfoot, Hoobie Doo, Yankee Doodle. Okay, everyone just come marching up the hill, okay, one by one. Okay? Sasquatch. Okay? Like the thing with it walks on all fours, but it's got a human head. Backwards. Really terrifying looking. Those things with the glowing eyes I saw on TikTok. You know, you think they're a special effect. You think they're fooling you. But if enough people start believing in them, they're going to start being real, and then where you are. Well, that's what we got to do, is we got to fake Ogopogo's death. Stealing pamphlets and trying to track down every single pamphlet from across the world forever and ever. No. I think that's beyond the scope of my abilities. I think I might be promising more than but if we faked Ogopogo's death. Here lies a great beast. Okay? So we found out if it was real, and oops, okay? I did it again. Okay? I thought the old lady threw it into the ocean at the end. It was a creature of myth and legend, okay? Okay, recalcitrated, recalibrated, reconvened, recombined. I don't know the word, obviously, but it's the one that's like you take something for repurposed with a new mission and a new ideal, and that is to be a source of joy for children all over the world, okay? Kind of like Santa. We should have just taken Ogopogo to Denny's. Shown people it was a real thing, liked real things. Beer, hot dogs, Denny's, waffle, Oreo, milkshakes. Santa, Ogopogo, and me at the Denny's. It's too late now. There's a funeral. I really messed this up. I got to think things through before I execute. Got to think things through before I execute. Please let me go, beings of the stars. I have to fake Ogopogo's death. And they're like, sure, dude. Go for it. We didn't want you anyway. We were after your friends. What? Put my friends in danger. Visions of a nice time having moon over Miami with Ogopogo as Santa Claus. Instantly erased from my brain. Will I ever even remember it? My friends take it aboard a ship and flies away, leaving me alone. And thus I am alone once again. And then they come up and they say, hey, maybe we can work together. You're not really a waiter at a Boston Pizza, are you? No. They said, no, we aren't. Can your Greyhound network of underground tunnels tell me where they've gone? It's possible. But let's get you a shower and something to eat. Ogopogo's going to be after me, I said, as it appeared. I could see it at the bottom of the lake. I said it's waiting for us to return. I haven't even executed any of my good plans, but it's not going to want my bullshit excuses. It's just going to want to consume me. Eat my ideas and plans from my own brain, and then, I don't know, find another chump? I really messed this up, man. I don't think I'm making it home. Who are you? To take such pity on me, I said. She said, I'm your sister. I'm your sister. Come with me if you want to live.